Hey, what's going on, guys? We are back playing Inside. My name is Lane. I am here with Justin.
Woo!
Not gonna say
Teardrop.
Not gonna say hello to the people.
Hi, people.
I thought you were trying to work on your intro or your.
Yeah, I saw it. There she is, motherfucker.
What is that?
Leave me alone.
Is that the little sister from
Go away.
Limbo?
Leave me alone.
So you know who Chris Jericho is, the wrestler, and he's also in a band and stuff like that. So
And he was on Whose Line?
He was on Whose Line. And
he's G4.
He's on all kinds of stuff. So he has a
Is
podcast.
she creepy as fuck or no?
It kind of
She's
reminds
like the
me
ring chick in fucking.
Yeah, I was gonna say it kind of reminds me of that. What happens if she catches up to you?
She smashes the glass and suffocates me.
Oh, wonderful!
And drowns me. Yeah.
So I listen to his podcast. He's a wrestler primarily, but his podcast is just everything. I guess when they were offering him his do you listen to any podcasts from Podcast One? It's just a podcasting company that
Podcast One.
Yeah, it's just a podcast company that gets you sponsors and stuff like
I
that.
love how podcasts make. Yeah, that's crazy. Remember people were like, podcasts aren't gonna do anything.
That's what.
Remember my high school class? I had you do number 1 on a top 10 list as a podcast. I clearly had no understanding of what a podcast actually was.
I remember I did something. I don't remember.
Another thing we could have jumped on early, probably.
Probably, but the idea of podcasts it's a good idea now that you look back, but at the time it was the same with YouTube. People were
I
just
feel like you can't substantiate it solo unless
you know Bill Burr. Bill Burr does a solo podcast twice a week, but he's also a comedian, so it's probably easier for him to make jokes and stuff like that because he's just so used to talking to just obviously it's a bunch of
to
people,
a crowd, yeah.
But you're not really talking to anybody by yourself, so it's probably a lot easier. But when they went to Chris Jericho, he's a wrestler, so because the first
he's a wrestler for a while though, right?
He's been a wrestler for 27, 30 years or something like that. But Steve Austin, you know who Steve Austin is, right?
Stone Cold.
Yeah, Stone Cold. He did the first podcast for a wrestler.
Really?
He was what?
Please open. Thank you.
Yeah, it's open.
I was gonna say that was a long ass beach. I really hope I don't have to go back.
Ooh boy.
This is gonna. Okay, good.
That didn't. Oh, what is it? Because it's sand. So
sure.
So Steve Austin did a podcast first. This really has nothing to do with the story I want to tell, but they went to Chris Jericho. They're like, we want you to do a wrestling podcast. He's like, I don't want to do a wrestling podcast. I'll talk to wrestlers, but I also want to talk to other people.
Yeah.
So yesterday he put a podcast up with a couple they're both in porn.
Okay.
So first off,
what were their names?
Do you want me to find out their names? I'll find out their names for you. Where is it?
Because that seems to happen a lot.
It's weird.
That's an interesting topic.
Lexington Steele and Savannah Styles.
Yeah, I don't know them.
So first off, would you marry a porn star if you weren't a porn star?
So this is the 20-man puzzle, I think.
Is it? What does that mean?
Yep, it's the 20-man puzzle. So if you could just tell me top left, top right, the order.
So you want me to look what is it? 20-minute puzzle? Is that what
20-man.
20-man puzzle. Okay, I'll look that up. So first off, would you marry a porn star?
How long has she been in her career?
She's
been clean.
This is what's weird about these two.
I wouldn't be opposed to it. Also, how are you meeting?
They met. I guess they met before she was like a model or something like that. So that's how they met first.
Yeah. Okay.
And then he was already in porn, and then he got her into porn, which is fucking weird. But that's how. So they first met. Their first jobs was the girl used to be a nurse. And the guy was a Wall Street stockbroker, and then they just started to call it quits, and they're like, "We're gonna go into fucking porn."
I mean, those can't. Well, nurses. Well, I need more people for that one. The stockbroker one, I feel like I wouldn't want to do forever. The paycheck would be nice. New York might be nice. I don't know if I'd want to live right in the heart of New York City. You know.
Oh, I'd never.
I like my space a little bit.
Did you do hanging? Okay, you already did that part. I'm trying to find the right one. So. They were talking
it's obviously not bottom left.
If you were gonna think of porn, you would just assume that this is probably just me being dumb, but she got paid to do an interracial scene, but part of her she got paid a lot of money, but part of the contract is that she couldn't do another interracial scene for 10 years or something like that.
That's weird.
That's
marketing.
It makes sense.
It's gonna be a marketing thing, right?
It is because
this famous porn star is.
It was for Black.com or something like that, and so they can be like, "Oh, the only interracial scene she's ever done is on our website. You have to come." But when I first heard of it, I was like, "That's kind of weird." But then when I was thinking, I was like, "I guess that makes sense." And it's just I guess they treat their jobs like they're actors, like say an actor's in a movie and they have to kiss another actress or something like that. I guess that's what they treat going to be in a porno, just rather than kissing, they're just having lots of sex, and it's a fucking weirdest thing.
Did you find the order? Because
No, sorry, I was ranting about.
I'm struggling on this.
Can't I just
tried
rant about
bottom
porn?
left.
Can't you just leave me alone?
I mean, I always like talking about porn.
Platform puzzle. I think this is what. Walk forward until you see a lever that you can pull. This activates the power in this area and reveals a puzzle.
Yep, the number, and then I took the elevator down.
It says take the elevator down. You pass to the lower floor. Run to the right to find a turn crank. Crank it clockwise to the lower platform.
Okay, I'm on the right side, so I got it from now. If you want to just see what the next one is.
It says allowing you to jump off to the
Bottom
right.
left.
Did you pass several husks already?
Yes, 5 or 6 of them.
Swim down to the right, and remember to come up for every once in a while. It seems like a long swim, but you can make it. Okay, jump up
Don't
and
read
climb.
the whole thing. I got it to a point. I just need to know what the next area is.
It says, oh, so you know what you're doing right now?
Yeah, well, it's just because I need to get those 7 to then do the thing up in the top left because that needs 13 guys or something, and then I need to get them all to the switch. Basically,
it says lead the husk under the ladder that is too high to reach. They'll throw you up to it. Walk left to the turn crank and lower the platform so the husk can join you.
You're still missing the point, but sure.
Well, I'm just reading what it says.
Yeah, just skip that and then tell me where to fucking go.
What do you mean?
Okay, I got these guys and I'm going to you didn't need to tell me I need to get thrown to the ladder.
Okay.
I just need to know where I'm bringing these fuckers once I get out of here.
So I'm so confused what you're trying to.
I'll figure it out. Just keep talking about porn.
Because it says like keep heading left past the elevator. You can make more.
I got it. Yeah.
Okay.
So now I'm going bottom left, then I'll bring them up top. Okay. Whatever.
It says take them under the chain to the.
Just talk about porn.
So I guess their like pay scales is like the lowest paying actress does like hand jobs, and then it goes like to blow jobs, and then to like regular sex, then to like cowgirl, and then to like reverse cowgirl. Yeah, like I guess they have to make it so different. So like,
so they actually plan out their scenes. Or
this is what's so weird.
Like if there's actually like porn pros that have been doing it for a while, do they just be like, we've worked together, I like it when you do this?
The guy
can you do that?
The guy can't come until the director tells him to.
Yeah.
And that was the weirdest. Like I guess like this director, he's like, all right now, and then he just has to do it with it. And I guess if he doesn't, it like ruins the scene.
Well, they take a lot of breaks during it, don't they?
I think so. Which is I don't know. Like they were talking more of like,
so they just edge the fuck out the guy pretty much.
It was so so weird. And he's like, I film everything in my house, and he's like. Then Chris Jericho's like, do you know, like, do your neighbors know what you do? And he's like, only one of them know. And like, I guess he like watches my porn, so he's okay with it. And he's like, I make sure I don't film when there's like other like kids home and stuff like that. And it was just so weird. And I was thinking, and I was like, I don't think I'd be able to. I don't know if I'm too insecure or like I'd be too weird. Do you need me to?
No, I think I got it. Because I thought I was blocking that, but I'm pretty sure I'm blocking.
Like, do you think if your wife came home from being porn, you'd be like, "So how was your day?" And she'd be like, "Well, I got railed by fucking. I was in a big gangbang."
So would I date the current porn star?
Yes, a current porn star, not an ex porn star. That's what I meant.
Yeah, because I was thinking actually. Like,
ex porn star, I'd probably be able. Like we were talking about Mia Khalifa. I was like, maybe I'd be able to.
But she only did it for like what?
Yeah, but she was like the biggest porn star on the fucking planet for the year or two that she did it. And then she got disowned by everyone in her family.
Which is that part's kind of sad. Did you ever watch the True Life like addicted to porn thing? They had like
no.
They had like I'm pretty sure it was Jade and James, but they had her and she like my family hates that I do this and like, but then she's been killing it lately. So
I see. I feel like my family would disown me if I got into porn, but
am I bringing these fuckers?
Would your mom disown you if you got into porn? Probably not. Your mom.
Why would I tell her?
But they would come out like what? Okay, so say.
Okay, so middle right. Okay.
Say you're living by yourself, and your mom comes over, and what would you say you had for a job?
I live that close that she'd actually drive.
I'm sure you
don't know my mom.
Wherever you move, your mom's gonna visit you at least once.
100% no.
How? What? I lived in Vermont for 6 months, and my grandparents came and saw me twice. And that was a 4-hour drive. Your mom wouldn't come.
Have you met the DeConza family?
What if your sister asked you what you did for a job?
Yeah, okay.
So you wouldn't. What would you say?
Entrepreneur.
I'm a content creator. Oh, what do you create? Don't worry about it. You really, really don't. I mean, because Mia Khalifa's family is like really
traditional.
Yes.
Probably.
So when they heard she was doing that, I guess like. They were just like, you can't fucking do this. Like, what the hell are you doing? And just disowned
this
it.
Is right. They're not going to come over. Oh, okay. Yep, I get it. Okay, keep going.
So it's just like, It would be weird. That would be a weird conversation.
I mean, well, like, do they make their money? Like,
what do you mean?
If you're okay, I mean, if you're okay with it, it doesn't make you good money.
I think so. But
I feel like
it depends.
Yep, I fucked it up.
It depends how popular of a porn star you are.
Meaning what?
Like, I think
well, yeah. So you have to catch mainstream.
like Mia Khalifa is probably. I don't think she. I think she. Doesn't she stream or something like that? Didn't they say that in Always Open or something like that? But I don't think she's done anything for a while other than that.
No, I think she's out of the porn game, but she's doing streaming, cooking, and.
Oh, she's definitely out of the porn game. I know that because that happened. Like because I watch it. No, because I read an article where she got out of it like a while ago, which is so like that's the perfect thing to do. Well, maybe not the perfect thing to do.
That also sucks for them because it's they get in there and it's there forever, and then like So they always have that stigma. It's like. It's weird. I was in my early 20s and I had an opportunity to make money and I like sex, and then all of a sudden
that's what
now I can never get. It's almost like if you may like apply to a job and it's like, have you been in prison? It's like almost porn's on that level. Depending on the.
That is true.
That's why I respect the shit out of Rooster Teeth, because they're just like, you're a person. We're gonna treat you as such.
Do you know who the YouTuber is?
Do you remember what was on bottom left? No, it was just the door. Never mind.
Do you remember? Have you ever heard of the YouTube Vitaly? He's a prank channel. You probably haven't seen him.
Is it the guy that threw his fake kid off of it? Okay.
No. It's just another prank channel, but he does like his big thing is running naked onto like fields and stuff like that, and it gets that shit goes viral. But like the way he got popular was he did like porn for like I don't remember what porn channel it was. He did porn for like a month, and then that just shot him fucking his career off. It's not a bad idea. Are you about to push them off?
Yeah.
Won't they die?
I don't know. They're pretty much lifeless, mindless beings, aren't they?
So you need all 20 people to get onto that platform, stand on the platform to open the door.
So who do I have? 2, 4, 6, 8. About 12.
3, 6.
I just dropped.
I think you have about 12.
So I have 15. So hopefully there's like 5 or so over here.
Do you think there's going to be?
There's gonna be something over here.
Did you do this by yourself when you did it the first time, or did you actually have to look it up?
I think I ended up cheating because it was just like I wanted to get through this game fairly quick.
Yeah, I don't exactly blame you.
But yeah, so I didn't want to keep going because going up and down the elevators, not knowing exactly where the fuck you're going, is annoying as hell.
Doesn't look like you're getting 5 over here. It's just tossing that out there unless you can go through there. How do you pick that guy up? Kick him.
So he just gets life again? I don't know.
I'm wondering where you're gonna get. There must be more in that pile than you think. Because where else can you go? Really?
Goodbye.
He's not even going to be awake on this fucking platform. You're just going to leave him. So what is the 20? That's how many people you'll need, but like, why is that
it's a pressure plate, so it just to tell me I need. Because if I bring them and put them on there, it'll drop down to 5.
Oh, how many you need?
Yeah.
That makes sense. But like, that's what kind of funny's big though. I mean, granted, Greg and Colin were huge on IGN, but they were just big at that company, and they're like, we could probably just leave and just live off our success. Yeah. Doing our own thing from now on, and that's
like the guy. Remember the Lorena Bobbitt guy?
Who?
He cheated on his wife. She cut off his dick. He got a new dick and did porn.
Really?
Yeah. So it's like, who really won in that scenario?
He's probably
also Sylvester Stallone did it because he was down on money in the beginning of it, and now look at him. He's fucking Rocky.
It's smart. Granted,
been in movies for almost 40 years now.
Probably. I mean, I wouldn't do porn. Granted, no one would want to see me do porn.
The thing that was, I don't want to.
That's not what I meant. Like, no one wants to see me, but like, even if someone did want to see me do porn, I don't.
The interesting thing was like, I'm pretty sure it was Rooster Teeth as well. To plug them again, was like, they made the fact that, they said that porn like innovates. Like we got HD TV or Blu-ray because like porn innovated, and like now they're doing the VR thing, so they're probably gonna push VR.
Well, the most popular things in the world is
sex.
Where are
these last fucking people?
Probably down. What are you missing? 4?
3, I think.
I thought you were 5, and then you dragged that dead body onto the thing, and that was the other one.
Did I bring them all the way over here? I know bottom left. I got all the people.
Is there any way for me to?
I feel like it's bottom left. Bottom left. I blocked an area, and I really haven't played with that yet.
So you have to go back down there?
Yeah, unless they're way over here. I think there's like another gate. No, I opened this gate, didn't I?
Yep.
Yeah.
At least I think so. I don't know if you're already all the way over here, if you just want to check because you're all the way over there.
No, I don't think there's that. Might as well.
What would, if you were going to be a porn star, how much would it cost you? That's not me asking. I'm just saying, like, how down in the dumps would you have to be for them to be like, I'll do porn. That's a great idea.
I don't know. What's the salary?
Are you a good porn
you
star?
You also get to fuck, like. I mean, granted, you probably don't get to pick who you.
They
fuck.
were talking about in this podcast where they have to fuck like people they're not into, and they're like, we have to find like something in our mind or like something about them that they're like, what do
you mean not into though? Like,
because the guy was clearly like, well, I have to be attracted to the girl for me to like fuck her. So he's like, he's like, even if I get like not the best looking girl, he's like, I gotta find something about her on her body, something that just turns me on. So
I'm pretty sure that would be easy to do, wouldn't it?
He says that sometimes he gets just not good looking girls that he has to. I'm not not good looking, like not the best. He's like,
or whatever.
He's pretty much saying like every girl he fucks isn't like a 10 out of 10 home run, like would do it no matter what. And I guess like,
and everyone has their type and stuff.
Yeah, and he's just like, they have to do it. And then the girls like, yeah, they send.
But they also have like fluffers on the right.
I think so. They didn't really talk about that.
So then get a fluffer that's your type. I don't.
But I don't know. The girl was just like, it's a little bit easier for me. I don't need to be totally into the guy. And I was like, I guess that makes sense. But where are you going?
Because I feel like I have to do something with this fucking thing. You think?
What does that rope do? Or chain?
Good question. Because like, what the hell is this?
Can you get them to push you up? Should I look into it a little bit more?
Yeah, probably.
See, I don't know. One of these boxes.
Unless, maybe I can go up there.
Up where?
On top of this thing.
Nope.
Come on, guys.
Work together.
Nope.
I see. Did you do something with that little chain that was?
No, that's one. Well, I jumped on it, but I don't think it did anything. Because first I put it here because I was like, I need to block them from falling to their deaths or something.
Uh-huh.
And then that didn't work. And I was like, I'll put it here and block them. But I'm not really sure.
Was that the freighter?
Freighter? I don't know.
That says, take them under the chain to the right to the freighter and have them launch you up to it. Run left and fall through the hole in the ceiling onto the freighter. The hustle.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I got it. Okay.
So you did that or?
No, I haven't done that.
I don't know. It doesn't really say how many people are left over there.
I get it.
But they were saying like, Chris Jericho was like, how do you guys like come home from fucking all day and then want to fuck each other? They're like, what do you mean? Don't you like have sex with your, like, I guess it's a little different. Where the hell are you going?
No, I got it. Yep. Okay.
What do you
drop down? Go to the. Really? Did it move? Did they move it?
Ooh, did they?
They shouldn't.
They might have, because you jumped over to the other side, so they might have pushed it a little bit.
Yeah.
And then what, are you going to have them push you all the way down there and then jump up onto something?
No, I'm
maybe?
just going to land on it, go to the left, then they're going to push it behind me, then I'm going to be able to get to the area to the left.
Okay.
And hopefully the last three fuckers are there.
Mauricio, like, while I was listening to that podcast, he texted me, he's like, I want to be a porn star. I was like, well, how does this shit just happen randomly?
No.
I don't know why he said that.
Well, that's how it happens. People just want to do it, and they want to fucking fuck and get paid for fucking.
I don't think I could ever...
Oh, okay.
I don't think I'd be able to do it in front of cameras. Did you have any girlfriend? This was weird to ask you.
Do I want to have a sex tape?
Yes.
Well, I've only had one, and we didn't get to that point. No.
Because Liz wanted to do that with me, and I was like, I don't. She's like, wouldn't you like to see that? I was like, I don't want to see me doing that. No, that's absolutely
the last
thing.
Now you're broken up, so it's like, why would you?
I was like, I don't want to see that first off. Where the hell are you going?
To find my 3 people, my 3 amigos.
I swear it's 4.
I don't care.
I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter, but
just need the number that fucking gets me
1. I guess that is 3. You could have you 98% if that's what you need.
Do I really? It doesn't really matter if I don't think it matters where that goes. But maybe it does. Who knows? Yeah. So the sound does kind of come into.
I thought. Oh, so you need the box?
No, wait. I got it. I know where it goes.
What does that mean?
What?
Oh, so you put it. Why do you put it?
So it starts higher.
Oh, so it gets you. Okay.
You did figure out that one puzzle for me though, so I'm kind of glad on that.
Oh, what, the freighter?
Come on down, guys. 1, 2, 3. Time to see who is right.
We're gonna get there, and it's like, oh, sorry.
Well, that dead body counting as the 20th. Like if I got there and I was like 19, I'm like, where the fuck is this last guy?
He's just laying on the ground.
At least these two have construction hats.
Well, you just dropped them from 20 feet and just left them.
So let's see if we can do this. Get you another achievement.
Ooh.
Also, I thought there might have been a guy in here, and then I was like, wait a second, it's an achievement. This might, hopefully there's one where it's like a crazy ass cave and there's dogs in there and you gotta fight them off with like a fire stick and stuff. I'm hoping it's not this cave. But it's starting to look
so. There's
like
no achievements for just beating this game? It's all finding these little things?
No, I think there's one for, yep, this is the fire dog one.
So does that mean you're gonna die?
No, I'll be fine.
Are they afraid of the fire, at least?
Yeah, but they come from both directions, so it's
so you're going to have to whip back and forth? Behind you! Behind you! Okay, maybe. He's fucking stalking you. Behind you! Oh, that's going to be a little difficult. You didn't need...
Ooh! He's less afraid of fire. All right, anyway. I mean, I don't... You know it's there.
Yeah, I know it's there. It's not really a big deal. Not going to go for this 100%. Wait, is the 100% hard in this game?
No, it's just you gotta find those things. Like there was one when I was crossing that farm in the beginning. There was one there.
Okay.
There's like a secret trap door. That one's pretty easy. And then I'm pretty sure when I got out of the submarine on the beach, if you go left, I'm pretty sure there's one over there.
When I was starting,
and then once you get them all, it's like limbo again. There's another secret area that's kind of where all the theories come from, or one of the theories at least.
Mm-hmm.
So you kind of want to do it if you want the whole story. I mean, granted, you could just look it up, which is probably what you'll do. But
well, that is going to do it for this video. If you like the video, give it a like down below. Make sure to check out our channel, subscribe for more content. You probably should have let them catch you.
But now I got the combat roll.
If you want to get all these videos early, go to YouTube, not YouTube, patreon.com/Cryantics. Pledge $1, get all our videos early, and we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.